Hello YouTube, it is I. Before we get into the video, I want to say something real quick. On August 5th through the 13th, I will be out of town on vacation, so I will not be streaming those days, which means I will not be making videos that week. But don't worry, I have a plan. To make sure I have stuff coming out for YouTube that week that I'm not making videos. Starting on this video's release, which would be Monday, July 31st, each video up until the 13th and maybe the 14th of August, one video will be coming out per day at 10 a.m. This is so I have something coming out for YouTube, and YouTube isn't left to dry. So, that's my plan. I should have enough videos by the end of the week to cover this entire week, which is this entire week, then all of next week as well. The week that I'll be gone. So, YouTube will be covered. Don't worry, you'll have something coming out every day. The lineup I have scheduled is going to be this. On Monday the 31st through Wednesday, August 2nd, there's going to be the three videos for the three recordings of Trails into Reverie, whatever you want to call it, that I will be doing. And then from the 3rd to the 5th of August, there's gonna be Blue Archive videos coming out to cover the next batch of story. Now the thing is with these, I had planned on waiting until later because of what's going on, because I don't have access to the final chapter or the final episode in this current chapter yet, because of a 2-week community challenge going on. So I was holding off on it till I gotten that last episode recorded. But unfortunately, that didn't work out because things happened. So on the 3rd to the 5th, you're going to be seeing the 3 videos of the Blue Archive to cover in the next chapter. And then probably for the remainder of the week, from the 6th all the way to the 13th and maybe the 14th, is all going to be Trails into Reverie. Remember, each video is going to be coming out at 10 a.m. and it's going to be one per day. So keep that in mind. So, with that being said, keep that in mind. I hope you guys enjoy watching the videos, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails into Reverie. In the last part, we took a break from all the craziness, all of the complicated stuff, and played some minigames. We did some Magical Girl Lisa, which is very strange. And we did Vantage Masters, probably my favorite minigame in probably the entire series. Got some new cards and all kind of fun stuff. I want to get out of this damn garden. So, we gotta talk to her. But before then, I want to talk about what I did on video. I spent a lot of time going back and forth into the first stratum, getting a lot of treasure, and decrypting a lot of silver stones. And I actually got a lot of shit. So, obviously I gained some levels. I can't remember what level I was at before, but I gained some levels. I got some new equipment for at least part of my crew. And then got some new got a lot of useful accessories, awakening bands, silver charms with pretty decent stats to them. So, not too bad, if I do say so myself. So I did all that. I got a lot of quartz. Like, look at all the quartz I got now. Like, a list is so long. It's crazy how many quartz I have now. So many. And that's all from mainly decrypting the silver stones. So I got some people's Arcus is sorted out. Some I haven't gotten to yet, like these guys. I'm still trying to figure out what's best for them. And I also got a lot of costumes. So a lot of costumes. Reigns Unspeak. I think this was from the Magical Girls. I found out that the costumes that you see not in the Magical Girl minigame, you actually obtain them. So I got Reigns Unspeakable costume, his demon costume. Got like Ride Along Black Rabbits, the glasses. At the Ellie Ride Along, Altina's Casuals. Now, Altina has a lot of costumes. So, these were all mainly from the Silver Stone decryptions. So, all these are from that. There are some costumes and accessories that you can buy from the curios in the item shop, which I went through. I've gone through this first drum so many times that I bought all of the available curios. I'll show you in a second. The Magical Darkness, we got that uniform from the Magical Girls thing, so I'm gonna assume her rabbit costume that we saw in the main menu of the Magical Girls. I assume we're gonna get that as well from that minigame. So I had no choice but to do it. Got some new hair. Got a lot of stuff. So, pretty decent stuff. Let me show you the curios thing real quick. I can't tell you how many times I've gone back and forth into the first stratum. A lot. So I pretty much bought all of the accessories and stuff that you can buy. You can also buy your Arcus covers in here too, which I've also bought all of those. And I also bought all of these as well, so those are all set and done. And I also upgraded a lot of our slots. So Reigns all sorted out. So I'm still working on some others, but these get pretty damn expensive. Like I think it was who was it? I think it was you who had where is it? I need 2,000 for that. Where was it? Yeah, 3,000 for water. Yeesh. So you need a lot of stuff. But I did go back. But since I went back into the first stratum, I did get the last blue sealing stone that I was missing, which unlocked another memory. So we're gonna go check that out before we get out of here. A day in the life of the SSS. Let's see what this is about. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I want to get out of here. Spent too long in this damn garden. February 20th, 1207 of the 17 calendar, a date that marks 6 days since the Crossbow had finally been liberated through the Special Support Section. They were now tasked with navigating a wealth of responsibilities in preparation for the sunning ceremony set for the following month. The initial team of 4, Kia and Chief Sergei, were up to the task, especially now that they were able to resume their post from their beloved base. Happy times, remember those? They didn't last long. Yesterday's cleanup efforts were pretty tiring. Still, looks like we all managed to get a good night's sleep. I'll say, I slept like a baby. Good to have my old bed back. I can't remember the last time we had breakfast together like this. That's an excellent point. It's been over 2 years. It feels like it's been even longer. That's because a whole lot's happened. Try not to get too comfortable yet, alright? The ceremony's still a ways away. Anyway, hurry up and eat before the food gets cold. Yeah, the chief's right. Ellie, Tio, and I poured our hearts into it. It's jam-packed with lots of love. My compliments to the chefs. Thanks, ladies. Don't mind if I do. Eat up. I hope you like it. I'm excited to see how it turned out as well. What is this? Food tasting. You got tea? Here I hit the spot. I knew Ellie was practicing a lot, but you two really have upped your cooking games too. Cooking isn't the only thing I've gotten better at. It comes with the territory. Don't forget that there are two chiefs at this breakfast table now. That's right, we're moving up in the world. Like me joining the senior Sunday school class. We've both grown up a lot these past few years. They're not the only pair that's been doing some growing. Am I right, Lloyd? Well, I suppose. What was that? Hey, Randy, Randy's the one who said it, not me. You took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. You too, I swear. Still, there's no denying that Crossbow has changed drastically since the SSS officially went on hiatus 2 years ago. You'll be touching base with the CGF and Michelin today, right, Randy? That should prove helpful. It's more like I'm going down there to lend Morelli a hand, but I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting. Don't forget, I'm leaving for Erebonia tomorrow to take care of some unfinished business at Thor's. Oh right, you mentioned you already booked your train tickets and everything. But you'll still be staying here tonight, yeah? How about we throw you a little farewell party? He's not gone for very long. Sounds to me like you're only looking for an excuse to drink, Chief. Though it would be nice for us to have a full table at dinner again. Noel and Waz have been preoccupied with work, and Risha has been rehearsing non-stop. That's okay. I'm sure we'll find a way to get together soon. Anyway, good luck with work, guys. Let's all make it home early so we can have that party. Speaking of which, you and the Chief are going to the police department today, right? Yeah, the 1st Division requested our help. There's plenty of work to do before Crossbow can officially declare its independence. But Dudley's got another thing coming if he thinks he can pawn off the worst of it on me. I'll let him handle that. Well, we're not going to have a choice if more support quests come rolling in. How about you, Tio? Going to work with the Rhineford building like usual? Wait, it's the FBC building now, huh? Yes, but I'll be dropping on Yona first. The Orbital Net has been more active due to the news of Crossbow becoming independent. The Rhineford company forfeiting ownership of the building and reducing their presence has also been a hot topic around the office. The Verne company and the ZCF plan of moving into the upper open floors, so there's a lot of work to be done. Shoot, it's really going to be an international office again, huh? I imagine it must be chaotic there, but the future's looking bright at the very least. It is. The other manufacturers moving in creates the opportunity for top engineers to collaborate more often. Though, what about you, Ellie? Aren't you busier than any of us? For real, your granddad's the busiest dude in all of Crossbow right now, which makes you the busiest assistant. You're not wrong, but it just so happens I have a little breathing room in my schedule today. I shouldn't have any trouble wrapping up everything I need to do by tonight, so give me a call if you need a hand with the SSS work. Will do, that's great to hear. Man, we were so wrapped up in talking about work that breakfast is already over. You're off to Sunday school, right, Kia? Yep. What do you say we leave together once everyone's ready? And so the SSS departed for their respective jobs, each looking forward to the dinner they promised to have later that evening. Oh boy. It's like I'm playing Zero and Azure all over again. Alright. That's all you have on your schedule for today. Incidentally, as you are due to meet up with the politician from the Republic's ruling party next month, I've taken the liberty of compiling information you may want to know in advance. Thank you, I really couldn't ask for a more dependable assistant. I learned so much being at your side that this is the least I could do, Grandfather. Speaking of the Republic, I hear your father is planning to run for office in the next election. Yes, it sounds as though learning of my decision to get involved in politics had an impact on him too. As you know, his views are similar to those of the former president. Thus, he's going to be in a direct conflict with the ruling party's candidate. The origins of the Republic's current prosperity can be traced to the reparations paid by the Empire. But a significant factor is the new president and his party's willingness to throw capital around with reckless abandon. He strikes me as a little too forceful in implementing many of his policies. Even so, his approval rating is very high. Trying to compete head-on isn't going to be an easy task. Still, I will be rooting for his success. As will I. You need strong opposition and a healthy democracy. I hear he's been in touch with my mother and Milsanti lately, too. Though I have no reason to believe they are planning to get back together or anything. That doesn't surprise me. They both have their own separate lives now. Even so, it's good to hear. I'm glad the two of them appear to be moving forward with their lives. So am I. By the way, about that conference on my schedule for this afternoon. I actually received a call to cancel it this morning. Oh, really? Indeed, so why don't you take this opportunity to finish work early for once and take it easy. I'm planning to use the free time that cancellation to open up to do some reading. Well, if you're sure, we're having a farewell party for Randy tonight, so that does come at a good time. But I still want to get as much work done as I can before I leave. Very well, thank you. Ain't that convenient. Did we ever meet her mother and father in Zero and Azure? I don't remember. Alright everyone, today we're going to practice formal writing, to practice formal letter writing into a friend. Pick anyone you like. It could be someone you play with every day, or you can pick someone who lives far away. It's also up to you to decide what to write. All that matters is that you write from the heart. Also, I brought in a helper today. This is Kia, one of my older students, and she's going to lead the class with me. Don't be afraid to come to her with any questions you might have, okay? Don't be shy, I'm here to help, so ask me anything you want. I can give you pointers and good writing manners, and help you think what to write. Oh boy. So we gotta write to a friend, huh? Yeah? I guess I could write a letter to Ryu and Henri. Oh, she didn't say it had to be someone outside the class. I wrote one to you too, Colin. Aw, thanks, Ken. In that case, I think I'll write one to Nana. Maybe I should write one to Ren, too. I don't get to see her that much, but maybe she'd like it. I think she would, actually, because Ren is that type of person. I'm gonna write you a letter too, Colin. Oh, and one's for Kia and Momo. You're so sweet, Nana. In that case, I'll write you back once I get it. Sounds to me like you all have at least one person in mind, then. That wasn't too hard now, was it? Actually, all this talk is making me want to write Shizuku a letter too. Ah, yes. Shizuku lives in Reverie now, doesn't she? I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure she would be thrilled to hear from you. We have plenty of paper and envelopes to spare, so you're welcome to join them. Alright, thanks, Sister Marble. But since I'm still helping out, I'll wait until I get home to write it. Alright. Thanks, I was just thinking I'm not getting enough leafy greens down here. Not! That's right, this guy loves pizza. He's trying to change his diet. I'm seriously gonna kill you if you do this again, Tio. I just want my pizza and Bell Cola. Come on. Pie it yourself if you're just gonna gripe about it whatever I get you. So, how goes the task I left with you? Fine. I'm gonna eat this dumb grass and go out. So the sky has my energy. I don't want to go out anywhere as much as he does. So the wireless router expansion test is going all right. I can handle stuff like this in my sleep, usually. Is there a problem? Kinda, yeah. I keep running into these weird connection issues I haven't been able to figure out yet. It's normal for it to drop when there's too much traffic, but this feels more like someone's trying to leech off us. That's concerning. Don't stress it though. If someone out there is trying to mess with us, I'll catch him at some point. They can't outsmart the smartest guy around. Probably should make that sooner than at some point. Let's make resolving this a priority instead. I can help. I'll also get in touch with the chief and ask if it's okay to use the Foundation's network for this. Okay, if you're up for owning these hackers, then so am I. Think you can keep up with me though. Oh, I'm more worried about that you won't be able to keep up with me. Well, classic banter between those two. Classic banter. Mishlam! Thanks for coming out here to talk about park security, Randy. My debt to you just keeps piling up. You already left look after my daughter over at Thor's as it is. Who are you? Yuna? I mean, if you should be thanking anyone for that. That's Rain. He's our homeroom teacher, you know. I never thought Rhino would be acquainted with the park's chief of planning of all people. It really is a small world, I guess. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? You want to put the CGF in charge of security at Michelin temporarily while the park works on turning over its main provider, correct? Correct. With the Empire pulling out its funding, we had to rework our security apparatus. On that note, here are the blueprints for the park. Say, Matt, is it just me, or is that Mecha Mishi over there? Oh, God. Got a sneeze, cough, and a... Lord. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Try it again. Is it just me, or is that Mecha Mishi over there different somehow? Leave it to you and your eagle eye to notice. Randy, I'd appreciate you not veering off on topic. We're just getting started. It's fine. I was planning to fill you two in on our upcoming event one way or the other anyway. Since Randy's already brought it up, I might as well go into it now. What you're looking at is indeed Mecha Mishi, or rather the Mecha Mishi Mark II, to be precise. As part of our upcoming event, he has a new metallic frame. That's probably why he looks different to you. That makes sense. Pretty snazzy fit he's got. I'm sure he'll be a hit with the little types who visit the park. So we hope. Between you and me, I'm pretty excited about it too. I feel to see the appeal of it myself. I'll take your word for it. That being said, doesn't the metal make the suit heavier? I can't imagine someone lugging that around for hours on a hot day. Funny you should mention that. As luck would have it, he's fully mechanical inside. No performer required. Believe it or not, he was generously sent to us by a fan of the park studying at the Roar Institute of Technology. We just recently started putting him to use around here on a trial basis. He's quite the impressive piece of tech. His capabilities are limited, but he can be remote controlled, which is great. Whoever put this bad boy together must be quite the character. It's a lot of effort for a park mascot. Yeah, you're telling me. Is that someone that they're referencing that I just don't remember? In fact, I vaguely remember the Roar Institute of Technology, but that's it. I had a look at your proposed training regimen from new recruits bannings. It was a fine piece of work, mixing competence assessments with practical experience gained from helping to guard the ceremony. Well done. Thank you very much. I did have the chief look through it before submitting it to you, but hearing you praise my work so much does give me a little more confidence in it. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not surprised. Dudley here is even pickier than I am with this stuff, so it's gotta feel good when he gives you a stamp of approval. Regardless, I have personally signed off on the plan. As long as the higher-ups also approve it, I'll be counting on you to start putting into action from tomorrow. Understood. Thank you, sir. Thinking about it, it's been 3 whole years since you first became a detective, huh? So much has happened in that time that makes my head hurt thinking back on it. Well, you look like a real grown-up member of the force now. I couldn't agree more. The rest of the SSS has become significantly more dependable than when they started too. I'm honored to have you two speak so highly of me, but I still don't feel like I deserve such praise. I'm still a long way from being able to compare to my brother, though. Or I think. Pardon the interruption, but is it alright if I take this? It looks like it's urgent. I'm so glad you picked up, Lloyd. We've got an emergency in our hands. Can we meet up right away? Absolutely, I'll head out at once. You can brief me while I'm on the move. I'm really sorry about all this, Chief, Detective. Don't worry about it. It sounds like whatever you're dealing with is a race against time. You can give us a report later. For now, let's just get going. We don't have any other urgent tasks to give you today regardless. So you needn't worry about us. I'll submit your proposal on your behalf. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. As busy as ever, those kids. They sure are, though I wasn't counting on that right now. A sudden communication disruption, huh? Yeah, but you know where the cause of the outage came from. Yes, the origin is a terminal in the Geofront's F sector, which someone or something has physical access to. The disruption isn't over either, it's still ongoing. I see. We need to be really careful then. Maybe we should let Kia and Ellie know since they're both nearby. Sorry for the bother, you two, but could you give us a hand with something? You see... Understood, we'll be there right away. Fortunately, a cancellation just freed up my afternoon, so this won't be a bother at all. I just finished with classes for the day, too. On my way. My allergies! I couldn't even read that because I actually pressed the X button when I sneeze. What? Now that our meeting is over, it's time to get down to our next order of business. Let's see, we should probably go around the park so we can start getting an idea of how we'll need to secure things. Works for me. Sounds like the perfect way for us to get some quality time in on the clock, too. Are you kidding me? Are you treating this like some kind of date? Easy, I just said it was a nice chance to have a little one-on-one. It's clear that these two have a thing for each other, but they just don't want to admit it. I mean, with Marielle, it's pretty obvious, but Randy... it might not be too obvious with Randy, but it's clear that he looks at her as special. At least that's how I see it. Alright, I've got to mention something to you. Great, now what? Or what now? Truth be told, I'm heading back to Thoris tomorrow. I was hoping you could join me in the rest of the SSS for dinner tonight, if that works for you. What? We're really putting on the Ritz for it. Send me off in style and all that. Not like tonight. The more company, the merrier. It'll be a hoot. You in? Marielle? Huh?
そんな大事なことどうして黙ってたのよ。帝国に戻る？そんなの私は一言も。
Whoa, slow down. I think we've got a bit of a misunderstanding here. Mekamishi? What are you? Oh. Oh. What the hell, pal? That's some kind of prank? What's going on? Why is he... You humans are an eyesore! I don't know what's gone into him, but it looks like he's gone berserk. The idea of Mishi taking a swing at someone when he just sat up somewhere in a cold sweat. Well, I'll put him in his place. Hey, you think you can run away? We can talk later, Marielle. Right now we've got to get that cat back in the bag. Right, let's go. Oh boy. Machine. Got you now, you bucket of bolts. Randy, look out! Cleavage to the chrome dome to be packed with all sorts of projectiles. I can handle this thing, Marielle. You get the Stevies to safety. Roger, I'll take care of them. But don't you dare do anything crazy. I'll call for backup, so just hold out. It's so dangerous to stay here, but why don't I need you to calmly follow my orders so you can all be evacuated, understood? Looks like it's just you and me now, pal. You pack a punch, but I've seen worse. The watermelon. You are but a mere human. Do you think you can have what it takes to overpower my mechanical might? That's some serious power fire? It's firepower he's packing under the hood. Yeah, it's gonna be hard if I come out of this unscathed, even if I whip up Berserker. Oh, hello. How did she get... Wait a minute, how did she get from the stairs all the way in the background to standing next to Ellie in a split second? Like, how did that work?
やれやれランディ、怪我の一つや二つがなんだって？
ミレイユから無茶するなって言われてたのにね。
ロイドにお嬢、ティオスケにキーボーまで。応援に来るにしても早すぎだろう。
事情は後で説明します。まずは彼を無力化しましょう。
キーヤもオーダーで援護するよ。
よっしゃ、行くぜ 特務支援か。
人間
Oh boy.
排除する。
Zero craft for me? Sure. What do we got? Cherubic smile, crit 100% for 4 turns. Why not?
元気出してかトレジャースマイル。
And I get a free craft? Oh, it's kind of wasted on you because it's just a heal. Alright, I guess I won't do that then. Rip.
行くわよ食らいなさい崩れたわ
そこだ。
私の番です。
Alright.
分析を
Allies.
開始します詳細データ
What do we got?
よし。俺の番だな。ゼロプレイヤー今だ。
もらった
行くぜ。
Hmm.
こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイル。
Rocket punch! Bitch. I got a 0 BP coming up, so I'm not gonna.
デミガンナー起動ソリュートゼロ
元気出してかトレジャースマイル。
任せて行くわよ食らいなさい崩れたわみんな行くわよ
任せろ。よし。ゼロプレイヤー今だ。
もらった
Missy's mad. Watching Missy.
行くぜ。
This thing gonna do an S crap to me. That'd be kind of funny.
こいつはどうだい。
I'm actually kind of interested in that, actually.
崩れたぜ。
Alright, what are you gonna do on me?
駆動開始。
Oh, that's it. Gold sphere. Wow, that actually hurt a lot.
私の番ね
No, it's too far in range. I can't do it.
アークス駆動
Wait, what just happened with her? Did she absorb it?
助かりました。はい。デミガンナー起動ソリュートゼロ。
行くぞ。
Alright.
せい。
Mishy Blaze. This guy's got laser beams.
アークス駆動
She's absorbing all of his attacks. Why is that a thing?
助かりました。
おうよ。こいつはどうだい。クリムゾンゲイル。
俺の番だな。
Alright.
アークス駆動。駆動開始。や。
サンクス。
Why is she absorbing all of his arts?
私の番ね行くわよ食らいなさい崩れたわ
そこだ。
Okay, she took a hit that time. Randy's mad.
行くぞ。
Randy smash.
せいや
はい
I miss?
ええ行くわよ食らいなさい
行くぜ。
Alright, Randy. Need to break his gauge.
これで終わりだ。
俺の番だな。ゼロ崩した。エリ頼む。
了解よ
行きますあ崩れました
Dead!
もらった。
Mishi Mayhem.
わっしゃ。やったな、清介。
ランディさんこのままゴーゴーです
I got nothing. It's a flashback, so I guess. The AIs come alive. Is this Skynet? Phew, God, that thing's flying behind us. Is everyone alright? Yep, no worse for wear. Man, am I glad you guys showed up when we did, or else I could have been in a bad shape. Thanks. I mean, if you lost to a robotic Mishi after all the fights that you've been through, I'd have no words. But am I imagining things, or did I hear a pretty familiar sounding howl somewhere back there? No, I definitely heard it too. I recall hearing it at the start of the Liberation last week as well. He's like he'd been watching over us and decided to lend us a hand. Or paw, as it were. You could have at least come down here so we could have given him a great big thank you. How? Paw? Never mind that. Anyway, I'm glad you're alright, Randy. As am I, even if you just had to take things a little too far, like you always do. My bad, my bad. I didn't mean to worry everyone. Forgiven. Still, how did the rest of you manage to get here to make it here so quickly? Coincidence. We've been tracking a virus that's been going around which led us here. Virus? What do you mean? It kind of makes computers sick. It's been a really bad program floating around the orbital network. Trojan horse. Yes, and it's been wreaking havoc across network traffic here in Crossbell. Yona and Tia were thankfully able to pinpoint the source of it earlier this morning. It was a terminal on the depths of Geofront in the depths of the Geofront F sector, which we already investigated earlier. Tia ran an analysis and began exterminating the virus. But then all the archaisms located in the Geofront began to go berserk. Exactly like what happened with Mecha Mishi, as a matter of fact. Damn, you gotta be kidding me. Fortunately, the archaisms settled down again after the virus was purged from the system, but it avoided deletion and managed to wirelessly transmit somewhere else. They managed to trace it to Michelin to Wonderland with Kia's help. Then combined Lloyd using the old detective noodle with Nellie's analytics, and boom, you were here on the beach saving Randy. Well, that's a detailed recounting. Now it makes perfect sense. You guys have only officially been back for less than a week, but you're already humming along. I'll say, it's almost unbelievable. Not that I'm complaining, of course. The only problem is what to figure out what to do with the Mecha Mishi now. Does anyone have any ideas? The circuitry seems to have shorted out, but it should still be safer to put him somewhere secure before attempting any repairs. That's a good point. I'll contact his original engineer and let him know what happened. Probably a good idea. Ultimately, the virus's true origins and how its spread remains shrouded in mystery. It is clear that further investigation of the matter will be required at a later date. In a later daydream? Maybe? However, with the virus itself disposed of, the case could be considered solved for the time being. Later that night, the SSS, along with Yona and Muriel, held a flabby farewell dinner for Randy. Did he ever clear up a misunderstanding? Thanks for inviting me, everyone. I guess a change of pace isn't bad every now and then. Hey, he's out of the sewers for once. We're happy to have you both. Make yourselves at home. Yeah, and there's plenty of grub, so don't be shy about asking for seconds. This is supposed to be for Randy's going away party, so we sort of went all out. That means booze for those above the drinking age too. Everything in moderation, right? This is targeted discrimination. Does Kia want to drink booze? 3 years later, and I'm still the only underage member of the SSS. Not that I even want to drink. She's got my energy. I don't want to drink either. I'm legal to drink, but I don't. I can't stand the smell of alcohol. What's wrong, Muriel? Waiting on me to pour you a drink. You jerk! Don't think you're just off the hook just yet. Why didn't you tell me soon that you're going back to Erebonia? You were just gonna walk out of my life for another year like this, like it was nothing. Right. I guess we sort of got cut off back at Michelin before I could explain. Sorry about giving you the wrong idea. I'm leaving to do some work at the branch campus, but I'll be back for good in about a month or so. What? Basically, I'm just gonna make sure the person taking my old job can hit the ground running. I don't know who that's gonna be. Muriel? Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's my bad. I swear, why are you like this? You're supposed to be an adult. You have a career, not to mention one that hinges on communication, attention to detail, and listen to these normies go. Get a room already, will you? A room? You're bright red, and yet we haven't even had a drop of the drink. Randy, come on, Teota, it's not funny when I'm the butt of the joke. It's all your fault, Randy. You can at least say you're sorry. Act like you're sorry. Lloyd? Oh.
すまない。なんとも想像しい食卓だと思ってさ。
ええ。まったくね。またこんな日常が送れるなんてずっと望んできたことではあったけど。
なあ、なんというか夢みたいだよな。
Hey, since you're here and all, you'll forget my cards. Wait to not so subtly change the subject. But fine. I'll make you cry, Uncle, and then you'll be happy to do my bidding. It sounds to me like we need to come up with a special penalty for the loser. Ooh, it sounds fun. I want in. Alright, now I'm gonna be dragged into a game, so give me my hand. I'm in if we're betting, Mira. Yeah, how about we stay away from gambling? Why not? Yeah, all done. Now just to seal it, and I'm getting really sleepy. Today was so much fun. Popcorn. I see popcorn. Oh shit.
今のは前のキーヤだったらもっとよく見えたのに。でもきっと大丈夫だよね。今日だってみんなの力でなんとかなったんだから。明日もいいことありますように。おやすみなさい。
Oh boy. Where's her letter to
と
Shizuku?
いうわけで雫、特務支援課は改めて活動を再開したよ。これからもいろんな事件が起きると思うけど、みんなと一緒ならどんなことだって乗り越えられると思うんだ。それじゃあクロスベルで待ってるからね。キーヤより。
That's nice. That's nice. That one's... I swear, if Marielle and Randy don't get together at the end of this, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, it's clear, obviously, that Marielle likes Randy. She just doesn't want to admit it. Randy, kind of hard to tell, but I think he does. I think he does too. Alright. Invigorate. What is that? Invigorate. Oh, it's Forte, Ed, and Passion. That's actually pretty nice, actually. Because it's 2 in 1. Who has... Does anyone even have Forte? You got La Forte. But this is area-wide. Alright. Let's go turn this mission in. 'Cause I've done all the missions up to this point. Now. Yes.
レリーズポイントの照合を開始。
Nice. Alright. Just enough for a BP. And obviously, as you can tell, I upped my max AG gauge. And I upped the support slot. So, and I have 2 support slots in the Reverie. But the BP and the AG carries out into the real world, so that's nice. Yes! More bravery. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. I want out of this garden. Risha, what's up? Oh lord, I found this a little earlier. What is it? Azure Droplet! Huh, I feel like I've seen some similar items in the Reverie corridor too. I believe it's some kind of elixir that's only produced within the corridor. Taking a sip makes you feel as though you've gained the benefits of a training without even lifting a finger. It's pretty crazy. So is the fact you tried it. Still, it's incredible something like this exists. Well, I only did because I heard stories about similar things existing in Eastern folklore. Regardless, I think we should make good use of them if we come across any more. I was thinking the same thing. Thanks for finding one, Risha. Not at all. Alright, so Azure Droplets, they kind of serve similarly to the Shining Palm stuff, but as opposed to giving an instant level up for everybody, this gives you XP, so it's pretty nice to keep, your characters up to speed without having to individually grind them out. Alright, we are done, finally, with the damn garden. Wait. Why is... oh, wait. Wait. Was that just still the table, or is there someone else at the fight? I thought I took these guys on. I think it's just the table. Yeah, it's just the table. Alright. Let us get out of this damn garden. Move on with our lives. I wonder how you come back here, though. Guess I'll find out. Leave and resume Reen's story? Sure. So remember, I guess it makes sense if it remembers the last story that you were playing. Huh? What were we just doing? I feel certain that something significant just happened, yet I cannot recall what. I remember us meeting with Her Highness and Representative Regnitz when resuming our investigation, but then we were just about to get going, right? Right, that's the last thing I remember too. But that's the last thing we did, but I just feel something feels so off. And why do I suddenly feel so much stronger? Sorry, I thought I was hearing something. Ugh. Maybe there's more to this mirror here than meets the eye. Are you alright, instructor? Sorry, I'm fine. Let's take it back to the investigation. We got a lot of people depending on us for this. Right. Hopefully we can find at least one useful clue. Alright. Reen's route. That's it? I just got back to Reen's route. Fuck me. Other routes must be advanced before his can continue. currently playing this route. Rip. Alright, guess I'm going here, huh? Wonderful. Little Ellie. Weren't we just... Do I have a few screws loose, or does something feel off? Yes, it's like I just spaced out. Yeah, it's just as if... something doesn't add up. It's like my body suddenly feels different. I feel... stronger? How's that possible? There must be more to this mirror than meets the eye. Is everything alright, Lloyd? Is there something on your mind? No, it's nothing. Nothing important, anyway. I'm more concerned about what we're going to find at an ancient battlefield. Let's go. Anne's got a point. Yes, we should get anything we need from the village while we have the chance. I am stocked up on items. You can now view the status of characters from Marine's story in the party menu. You'll also be able to view characters from Lloyd's story while playing Marine's story. This will allow you to check and move equipment across stories in addition to changing your party in the current story. You can also use the R2 to view the party you're using for the Reverie corridor. Finally, characters you acquire by using the gold stealing stones will not directly join your teams in the real world. However, they can support you in battle using orders. How would you figure that out? Okay, so... How do you do it? Pressing L2? I am pressing L2. I don't know. How do you even get back to the Reverie corridor? Is it an item? It's not a fast travel. How do you view the characters? Am I dumb? Did I completely miss something? Is it an event item? No, it's not. There's all the faceplates I got. How do you even get back? That's what I want to know. Also, I found a lot of books in the Reverie corridor too. So I got those, and somehow I got the holy sword of Elvars for uses. How do you view the characters? I'm so confused. Oh well, I figured it out. I will figure it out. It's fine. I geared out these guys. Well, I don't know if I geared out you. What do we got? I did not gear you out. I think I did. Did I? I did. Okay. Alright. I'll get to the ancient battlefield. I also have to remember, I don't know if I need to go back and scan all these guys. So, and even the ones on the old highway as well. I need to go back and scan these because I don't know if I mean, I skipped a lot of fights, a lot if not all of them. So I probably need to go back and scan them. So let me get to the entrance to the battlefield, which is this bridge. Then I'm gonna call for this part. When we come back, I'll have scanned all the enemies along the old Armorica Road and the East Crossbill Highway. Then we'll go from there. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.